Welcome to another video with Invest with the Doctor. In this video, as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm going to be talking about gold mining stocks which I think are going to do well in the coming few months. If you've not watched my last gold mining video, do watch it. It mentions the companies that I think are going to do well, and I've mentioned the price targets um, for each of the stocks that I've mentioned. In this video, I'm going to continue doing the same. I'm going to mention the companies that are in front of you. I'll show you the charts and I'll give you the price targets for these mining stocks so that you have an idea of how the price is moving, and once it's the price targets are reached, you can take your profits if you feel that this is something that you should be doing. So you will have a good idea of where the price is moving. If you want, you can leave the stocks even after the prices have been reached. I would leave that up to you, and that's something quite individual and personal. Depends on how much spare cash you have. Obviously, I'm not aware of your personal circumstances. This is general. This is a general video, and I'm talking about stocks that I'm investing in, or the stocks that I feel are going to do well with time. So without having to go into a lot of detail about why I'm going into these stocks, I'll tell you a few things that I think are important in all my videos. What I try to do is I see where the money is moving, and when it is a good time or an appropriate time to get into the stocks. Now, I know lots of investors and traders are thinking the stock market is going to fall, or it might not go up as high as people are investing. Some are thinking there's going to be a crash. I don't predict where the markets go normally, and what I try to do is just see where the money is moving currently, and I just base my sort of investing style or trading style according to the money moves, and most of the time it comes out okay. So instead of hearing from people that Warren Buffett, for example, sort of company has got a lot of cash on their hands and they're sitting on the sidelines and they're not investing well. They've not been sort of investing for a while now. I mean, I've been hearing the same story for the past couple of years. So if you didn't invest in the market, then you would be losing out just waiting for that crash to happen. And then on the opposite side, you've got people like Michael Burry, who is thinking there's going to be a crash. So I like I said, I don't predict where the market is going. I'm just showing you what I think might be a good investment because I see the money moves, and I think having your money work for you makes a lot of sense, instead of just sitting on the sidelines and doing nothing. Now, the the one of the main reasons that I'm talking about gold and silver mining stocks is that if the gold prices and the silver prices both are going up, and um, if your objective is maximum upside for the next 6 to 18 months. Okay, so I'm not talking about 6 to 8 hours. I'm talking about 6 to 18 months. Okay, I currently prefer quality gold and silver miners over gold and silver itself. Okay, so instead of investing in gold and silver, I'm thinking that the gold and silver miners um, might be a better option, while recognizing, of course, that they have higher risk as well. So the key reason is operating leverage. This is, I mean, from my point of view, quite important. Once a miner's costs are covered, increases in the gold price can translate into disproportionately large increases in profit and cash flow, and that increases the price of the stock itself, and they tend to go substantially higher. Now, there is one important qualification. Higher gold doesn't automatically mean minor margins rise proportionally. And that's because royalties, taxes, and other mining costs have been rising alongside gold prices, putting some pressure on margins. That's why I wouldn't simply buy any gold miner, which is why I'm showing you these gold miners, which I think, after doing a lot of research, I think might be more appropriate than others. Okay, so these are the ones that I am investing in. Obviously, you can do your own research, and uh, the reason I'm trying to show you the price targets is also because I think this is something quite achievable, which is why I'm investing in these stocks. If gold continues its bull trend, the miners are the part of the trade where I think the larger percentage gains are likely to occur. Now remember, if gold corrects sharply, miners can fall considerably faster than gold or silver. Okay, so gold and silver might go up, but might not go up as much. But if they fall, the gold and silver prices don't fall as much as the miners. So your losses would be amplified. So I hope you understand the risk. So the stocks that I'm going to be talking about today are these 9 stocks. So the first one is Centerra Gold. Second one, Endeavour Silver, Fortuna Silver Mines, Hudbay, Harmony Gold, Iamgold, Newmont, Pan American Silver, and Wheaton Precious Metals. Now, like I mentioned in my last video, I always try to show you um, the logos for the companies, or the logos for the stock itself. And if you're getting confused into which ones to buy, you can pause this video or take a screenshot of this video, and you can see the company logos here, and you would be able to see which stock I'm talking about. So I'm going to be sort of listing the price itself, so you can take it from there as well. So I'm going to be showing you the price for each of the stocks, and the reason I'm showing you the price is I'm showing you what I'm looking at, what is the current price of the stock itself, and I can show you the price movement so that you can see what I'm seeing and why I think it might make sense. Now, I've done a lot of research into the price targets, and that's why I'm showing you the price targets, and you can sort of take a piece of paper, write these down, scratch pad, whatever you have, so that if you're buying the stock at the price that I'm mentioning, you can see how it's going to move with time. So the first one, like I said, is Centerra Gold. So this is the chart for Centerra Gold. Let me show you. So the ticker is CGAU. Okay, and you can see the company icon here. Okay, so this is Centerra Gold Incorporated, listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Again, all the parameters that I always show you are important here. You can see the blue 21 day is rising above the red 50 day, which is rising above the 200 day. So this stacking one over another is very, very important, and the fact that they are moving upwards is telling you that the moving averages for each of them are going up, which tells me that the most likely the price is going to go up. Again, RSI, you can see, is going towards the overbought territory, which is good. MACD is positive here again, as you can see, and this third indicator that you see, it is RSI. It basically compares the stock to S&P 500, and if it's outperforming the S&P 500, then this is a stock that you want to be in. I hope you understand, because if it's not outperforming the S&P 500, then what's the point in being in that stock? You might as well just buy the index itself. So again, these charts that I'm showing you are, as you can see here, weekly charts. You can see that the price was going up and down, and then here you can see that the price made a floor or a basing pattern. Okay, so and then these are of course Heikin-Ashi candles, and I always show Heikin-Ashi candles. You can see that the move so it was going up, then stopped, then it went down a little bit, and now it's going up again, higher highs. Okay, so the price is now going up, and you can see the size of these candles, and that means the price is moving up really fast. So at the time of making this video, the stock is around 21 US dollars, and my first price target for the stock is 24 US dollars, and if it gets there, then the second price target would be 26 US dollars. So this is CGAU Centerra Gold. Now you will always sort of, not always, but quite often see me posting sort of price targets achieved or reached. Well, I'm showing you the price targets, and then when I post on Twitter or X as it's called, or on Trading 212, I'm trying to show you that these targets have been achieved. Of course, in those places I don't have the opportunity to write, show you the basing pattern, show you the price, so that you can have a look at this, sees the size of the candle. So these are quite a few things. This is a running commentary on the price, so that you can visualize and see exactly what I'm seeing. And of course I can't be writing all of these things, so this is why I'm showing you in the video. So the best thing and the best way to understand what I'm looking at is to watch these videos. Of course you can pause the video or take a screenshot of the video, take the price, and you will be able to get a better idea. Also, you can see that this stock, like the other stocks that I'm going to show, are past their earnings, so that risk is not there. So with earnings you can have a stock going up and down, and you never know if it's going to go up or down, and the way the market is going to react. So even if the stock is doing very well and it beat earnings, the market can react quite differently, and you never know. So that's why it's always good to buy a stock when it is past the earning, and that's why I just try to be a little bit safe, because in the past I've had quite a few issues where I thought the stock was rising, but with earnings it just crashed. So this was the first one. The second one is Endeavour Silver. So this is a silver mining stock, and this is the company itself. So the ticker is EXK, Endeavour Silver Corporation, listed on the New York Stock Exchange at the time of making this video. The price is around 10 US dollars. Again, I'm showing you the weekly chart. Okay, so when I'm showing you chart, you don't know which, are the candles daily, weekly, monthly. So I'm showing you the weekly chart as shown here. Again, same, you can see quite interesting fact that again you can see this basing pattern here, where the price is not moving lower. So every week it comes and touches this area, and it doesn't go below this area, and now what has happened, the price is now moving upwards. Okay, again, the stock is past its earning. Okay, so that risk is not there anymore. RSI is rising, MACD positive, and it's outperforming the S&P 500. So this would be an interesting stock to be in if you're looking for silver miners. So This was the second one, Endeavour Silver. The third one that I'm going to talk about today is Fortuna Silver Mines. Again, you can see the company logo here, and I think I'm a very visual person. So when I see the symbols or the the stock icons, I can remember them very well. So this is why I list them and I talk about them, because it's something that you can see quite easily and understand. So this is the stock itself. Again, the ticker for Fortuna Mining. Okay, it's listed again on the New York Stock Exchange. FSM is the ticker, FSM, and again, at the time of making this video, it is running at around $10. Again, I'm showing you the weekly chart. Again, you can see what I see myself. So the price has been basing here. So this is a weekly chart, and you can see the price is not falling below this area here of $8. And now what has it done? Now it's going up. So I don't normally invest in stocks that are going down. And that's because I don't know how low they're going to go. But once they start rising, okay, this is where you want to be. Okay, the fact that they're rising sort of makes it easy for me to invest in the stock itself. My first price target is around $12, and then the second price would be $14.69 if it gets there. Again, the same thing, as you can see, it's past the earning period, so that risk is not there. And RSI, MACD, and relative strength is the same. It's rising. So again, this would be a stock that would be worth investing. The next one is Hudbay. Now, I've mentioned this stock before as well, and I'm going to show you. Again, now I think now is another good time to be in this stock. The ticker is HBM. HBM, Hudbay Minerals Incorporated, listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and the price is $26. Again, you see the price was sort of going up for many weeks, then it started going down, and now it's climbing up again. This is why I show you the Heiken Ashi candle, because it's easy to see the price movement in these Heiken Ashi candles. You don't have to be a technical analyst. You just have to look at the price at the candle itself, and it gives you a fair bit of an idea. So it was red moving down, okay, and now these are green and they're moving up and they're higher. Again, the stock is past its earning period, so that risk is again not there. Same thing here, RSI going towards overbought, MACD positive, and it's outperforming the S&P 500. Now again, I show you these prices or anything on the price chart. I mean, I could just talk about the company and not show you the price chart itself, but my reason for showing you is that you can see what the price is doing. Okay, so if you want to go from a place A to place B, you're going to use a sat nav. You use Google Maps to get there, and what you see on Google Maps is the road itself. Okay, when you see it, when you visualize, it's easy to see the movement, and you can see where the price was and where it's going. So my first price target for this stock is $30, and the second price target is $36, and at the moment it is $26. Again, you can take a screenshot, you can pause the video, write it down, and in fact, in the coming few weeks and months, you can tell me you can tell me if I'm wrong. Um, I'm just doing sort of research at the moment, and I'm showing you what I think is possible. And if it reaches the price targets, do let me know. If you think that it's not going to reach the price target, let me know. If 3 to 4 months down the line it hasn't reached the price targets, also let me know. I'd like to hear from you, and you can tell me where I was wrong. So this was Hudbay, and the next one is Harmony. So this is Harmony. Harmony Gold Mining Company, again listed on the New York Stock Exchange. The ticker is HMY. Again, I've mentioned this stock before. At the moment, the price is 19 US dollars. Again, the price, you can see it was moving in this area. Okay, and now look what has happened. Suddenly it started moving up. Okay, this is why I'm showing you these charts, because I'm showing you what's happening to the price. For so many weeks it was just moving here, and now a good time to get into it. Why? Because now it's every week it's going higher. Now this stock, I can see, has not had the earnings yet. Okay, so like the other stock, the earning is not there. So this would be not a very good time to get into the stock, because you don't know what's going to happen in this earning. So once you've had this earning, that might be a good time to get into it. Okay, especially if the stock is going up after the earning. I normally, if the stock market appreciates what the stock has been doing, the price goes up. If the reaction is bad, even if the earnings are good, but there was something in the earnings call, and the investors were not happy, the stock is going to go down. But what I normally do is I buy the stock if it's done well. So if the price is going up, I'll buy it. I know I'm buying it at a higher price, but then the risk is a bit less because the price is going up. So you could wait a little bit for a couple of weeks or so until we get the earnings to be on the safe side. But the other ones where the earnings has passed, that might be a good time to get into it. Again, the same thing, RSI in the overbought territory, MACD, and you can see now the rising relative strength as well. So this was Harmony. The next one is Iamgold. I like the name, Iamgold. So again, IAG is the ticker. Iamgold Corporation, listed on the New York Stock Exchange at the time of making this video. The price is around 18 US dollars. And again, I'm showing you the weekly chart. And you can see how the price was going down. Again, like I said, when the price is going down, I don't invest or I try to avoid investing in the stock, because you don't know, is it going to stop here, is it going to stop here, is it going to stop here, where is it going to stop, you don't know. But once it stops in a particular place and starts rising again, that's when I start to get into the stock. Now I might be wrong. It could be that after a little while the stock falls through. Okay, but I can't predict what's going to happen in the future. I'm looking at what is happening here, and this is what I was mentioning in the beginning of my video. I don't know what's going to happen next. What I'm doing is just looking at what the price is doing right now. Is there going to be a market crash? Should I sit on the sidelines? Well, not really. From my point of view, I look at the evidence which is in front of me. And in front of me is this chart, which is showing me that the price was going down, then started there was a basing pattern where it was moving in one place only, and now that it's going up is when I'm interested in investing in the stock itself. Again, the good thing is the this stock is past its earning. Same thing here. RSI getting towards the overbought territory. MACD is positive. Relative strength is better as compared to the S&P 500. So that's why I did my research to bring you this stock to show you that investing in the stock has got less risk right now, and you can see my reason for investing in the stock. So my first price target would be $20 and the second price target would be $22 in the coming few months. Okay, now it might get there quicker than that, I don't know, but what I'm predicting is in the next few weeks and months, this is where the price is likely to go. Again, if you feel that I have been wrong about this, message me, let me know, write it in the comments box below the video, and tell me what you think. Next one, Newmont. This is the biggest gold mining company, and the, I would say, the least riskiest. I've been in the stock on and off for ages. So the ticker is NEM, is called Newmont Corporation, listed on the New York Stock Exchange. At the time of making this video, it's $117. As you can see here, I mentioned a price target of $80 a while back. It's gone way past that. Then there was a price target of $116. It's gone past that as well. It's 117. And now my new price target is $126, and if it gets there, $140. Again, the same thing here. It was going up, so that would have been a good time to get in, even though it's going higher. You're getting on the train when it's going higher. Then it started falling, so it doesn't make sense to be in it when it's falling. Then it started basing out, so this area is stopped falling. You still wait, and then when it starts going up is when you want to get in. Okay, again the same thing, RSI, MACD, and the relative strength. So I'm trying to bring you the best stocks possible that you can park your money in, and that's what I'm trying to do. And obviously, as you can see, I'm not charging you any money for this. You're spending your valuable time watching my video, and I'm trying my level best to bring you the investments that I myself am investing in. So please like and subscribe to the channel, because obviously it takes a lot of time and research to do these things, to come up with these ideas, and to bring you these charts. So like and subscribe, spread the word, get other people to see it, and that's all I'm asking in return. Second last, Pan American Silver. Now this stock didn't do well on the earnings, but I still think it's worth investing in this stock. The ticker is PAAS, PAAS, Pan American Silver Corporation, listed on the New York Stock Exchange. At the time of making this video is $47. Same pattern. So the price was falling, then it started basing out, and now it's going upwards. $47 is the price at the moment. My first price target would be $59, and if it gets there, $67. Again, same thing that you can see in these patterns. Again, they look identical and the same. And the last one is Wheaton Precious Metals. Again, I really like this company, and the chart looks fantastic as well. Now, the ticker for this stock is WEATON. WPM, Wheaton Precious Metals, listed on the New York Stock Exchange. At the time of making this video, the stock is 134 US dollars. It is coming out of a falling wedge pattern. So this was the falling wedge, and as you can see, it's now coming out of the falling wedge pattern. This is a very bullish pattern from my point of view. Again, I'm showing you the weekly chart. Okay, so this is happening over weeks. I had a price target of 130 US dollars, and as you can see here, it's gone past those that 130 US dollars, and now my first price target is 146 US dollars, and if the price gets there, the second price target would be 158 US dollars. Now, one thing important that I wanted to show you is this. So this is my channel, Invest with the Doctor, and if you go onto the playlists, okay, if you click on the playlist, you will see this investing tips. So these are videos. If you have the time on a weekend where you just want to study charts and try to understand the way I think, this would be the best place, and it's absolutely free. So in these videos where I'm mentioning investing tips, I try to list important ideas or the way that I look at the market, and you will with time learn what I look at, and the things that the things that I'm looking at, the indicators, the moving averages, whatever it is, you will get it all here in the investing tips. So if you've got the time, do watch it, and obviously if you have been following the videos, in each of my videos I do mention the stocks themselves, and which ones to get into. I try to mention the price targets. So this was actually my last stock that I wanted to mention today. So I hope I have covered all these stocks and the prices themselves. Again, because gold and silver is now moving higher, and it seems to me in a bull market, these 9 stocks that I've mentioned today, I think are going to do well. There might be other stocks, obviously, but these companies, I've given you concrete price targets for these 9 stocks that you can invest in. If you have any comments or questions regarding these stocks, please put them in the comments box, and I will have a look at them and try to answer your questions if you got any. Also, I post about other stocks or other charts or other piece of news on my X account. If you want to follow me, again, in the description I've got my X account and Invest with the Doctor account on X, and you can follow me there as well, where I'm talking about recent news on something or something that I found interesting, and that would be worth looking at as well. So this is all I had to say. I hope you found this video useful. As always, thanks for watching.